Hello, YouTube. How we doing today? What's going on, everybody? Once again, it is my sincerest pleasure to introduce the lovely and talented punk rock badass from the best podcast around, Claire Weaver with the one and only Days Gone podcast. Hello, ma'am. How you doing?
Hello, sir. I'm doing good. How are you?
I think it's going to be all right.
Awesome. So, Days Gone. What's this all about?
I've never heard it.
I know this
Never
game.
heard of it.
I'm actually at that point where, because I do my daily live streams, and I'm playing this, and I'm playing Resident Evil, and I'm now playing Doom, which I just started.
Yeah.
I'm kind of confused to where the fuck I am in the game on any given stream. I'm just like, what day is it? What's happening? What game am I playing today? Yeah, but Days Gone. Awesome.
Yeah.
My favorite game.
I noticed in your live stream, good Lord, you have been putting out so much content, I can barely keep up. I think it was this
You miss
morning.
half of it. You miss most of it. You watch it. I think you watch the reruns.
Yeah, I work a lot, a fucking ridiculous amount of overtime when I can, so I don't get to be in all of them, unfortunately. But I noticed watching this morning stream. Fuck, what was it? You were confused about something. You were like, oh, wait, did I do this in my playthrough? Did I do this in the feedback loop?
Rimview Ranch Horde,
Was that
I think.
it? Yeah.
The
Okay.
infestation zone. Yeah, because I know we talked about it last week on the
Right,
feedback
we
loop.
did, yeah.
And I know I tried to take it out and had failed in my playthrough a couple
Oh, yeah, when you got
a
blown
week
up in the
ago.
tunnel, right?
Shush. I was demonstrating a point. Anyway, moving on. And then I couldn't remember. It's like, wait, did I kill this horde? Did I not kill this horde? Did Rex kill this horde? Did I kill this horde on like my own playthrough? Just like out, because I also play video games while I'm not streaming.
Yeah, just for fun.
Yeah,
Imagine that.
I think I might actually be a little bit of a nerd, a little bit of a video
Surely
game
not.
nerd, tiny bit. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Nerds are some of my favorite people. And some of my favorite people are nerds.
Both statements are true.
Yeah.
Should we say hi to some people who may or may
yeah.
not be nerds?
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, if they're hanging out with us, they got to be at least 25% nerd.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hello, and welcome to our Feedback Loop live stream. What is this, episode 13? Lucky 13.
We're in the teenage years
Yeah,
now.
we're teenagers now, right on.
Our little live stream is a teenager. It's all grown
Aw,
up.
That's adorable. All right, so hey, who all is with us this evening? Oh, look at that bad motherfucker, Joe Schmo, the first one in the chat. What's up, buddy? Head Hunter Telesto, how you doing, Hunter? What's up? Jeremy McGee, my brother from another mother. What's going on, sir? Gamer Demon, I like the name. Gamer Demon 78. What's up? Let's see. Daryl Patrick is with us. Hello, sir. Dandy Denny. Hello. And wait. Oh, Mr. Dutchy Dutch. Hey, Edward Smith is with us. Hello. Let's see. What else do we have? Joe
Soldiers.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm getting ahead. No, you
Look
keep
at
going.
you jumping ahead of me,
Hold
young
down.
lady. All right, now I do not want to mispronounce your name, Joe Midori. Tell me how to say it, and I'll try to get it right. And then we also have Mr. Quasimoto. Hello, sir. What's up, buddy? Colorful Soldiers, hello. And Colorful Soldiers would like for us to know that I am, in fact, a big nerd. Welcome to the club.
Hey.
Yeah, you are in good company here. All right. Man, it is so fucking great to see everybody. Really excited to see you guys. I don't know what all kind of trouble we're going to get into in Days Gone tonight. I know I'm currently standing right outside the Rimview Ranch. When I fired it up to put us in photo mode here for this backdrop, I did not hear the horde, so I think they're still freaking out. We're probably just going to fuck off and go do something else. Yeah, we couldn't get them to spawn in.
We were trying to... Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to demonstrate that they spawn in behind that nest there, and we couldn't get them to fucking spawn. So we're probably just going to piss off and go do something else for a little while.
Oh no, we've accidentally outed Daryl Patrick to himself, maybe. He says, wow, didn't know I was a nerd. LOL. Sorry, had to find out this way, Daryl, but
Yeah,
yes.
sorry,
You
brother.
are. All right, should we play some Days Gone?
Fuck yeah. That's like one of those questions where somebody asks you if you want to go party on their yacht. The answer is always, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah!
You want to play some Days Gone? Fuck yeah.
Oh! Hang on, shout out to
Wait,
the
what?
chatbots. They're here already.
Hey, check that out. Man, I'll tell you what, speaking of working overtime, them fucking chatbots, that's some bad motherfuckers right there, man.
Hope we don't get that one from last week back again. The
Oh, yeah.
webcam boys and girls or whatever.
Right.
That one was just spamming. That was crazy.
I mean, yeah, I kind of hope that they'll show me that link again so that I know which one to not ever click by accident.
yes, definitely.
Not ever go to that URL by accident. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Apparently they have something for everyone, so, maybe we should just all
boys and
go check it
girls.
out.
And maybe something in between. Who knows?
Because he says, here a bot, there a bot, everywhere a bot. Thought we were leaving this in.
Oh, I was just going to
this
burn
in?
the nest. Hell, shit, the
Plan
horde
last
might
week.
be in there. We're about to find out the hard way if they are there. Is that a horde, or is that just a really big nest?
Is that what she said?
Come on.
Ah, penis, alright. Well, would have been embarrassed if I'd missed that one.
Yeah.
I really do suck.
Speaking of which, I was editing the podcast that comes out in a few hours,
Oh, yeah.
and it's part 2 of our conversation about the skill tree.
Oh, yeah.
And we talk in there about how terrible you are at hitting that little triangle to escape a grapple, from the enemy.
I had forgotten to admitting that, actually.
Yes. Oh
Thank
shit!
you
Did
for
you want me to
reminding.
edit that out? Was I supposed
Oops.
to edit that out?
Yeah, anytime I'm admitting my weaknesses and failures, yeah, you feel free to cut that shit out. I'm kidding. Leave it in there.
I'm going to start like a version of TMZ, but it's just going to be, SpawnicusRex exposed.
Where I've admitted to, fucking up. So are you still
Well, I'm
working
going
on
to
that?
scroll. I'm going to scroll through Reddit and go deep into your Reddit history and find all the
Wait,
times when you first started
Did
playing.
you say you're going to go deep? You had me at deep.
Deeper than I can go levels
my.
of deep.
I don't even know
I
what
am
that
a mod.
means.
So I'm going to find all the times when you contradicted yourself or said something wrong, especially like when you first got on the Days Gone sub. I bet you made some mistakes. I bet you said some things.
I do recall
Maybe-
asking. I actually did ask a couple of stupid questions. If you go way
Oh my God,
back,
you did?
Yes, I really did. If you go way back in my Reddit post history on the Days Gone sub, you'll see where I actually ask a couple of kind of stupid questions. Like I look back at it now and I'm like, that was fucking stupid. Had you been paying attention, sir, you would know the answer to that question.
I'm not being funny or sarcastic.
I don't know
If
what
you
you're
play the
talking about.
game, you will find the answer to that question. What was the question? Also, hi
don't recall.
Borislav.
Fix this.
Oh, hey,
What's that
Borislav,
about?
what's up, buddy? What's going on, sir? Man, I hope y'all got to see. In fact, I actually know most of the people in this chat were there for it. But I really hope you guys got to see Borislav's stream. That was fucking killer.
I actually felt very self-conscious after watching your stream, Borislav, because you were fucking awesome. And I was like, I don't think I'm good enough anymore.
I felt a little bit inadequate myself. But y'all didn't hear me say that.
This is being recorded, sir.
Fuck.
You did it again.
I did it again. Can we edit that part out?
No, I'm pretty sure all these people are actually listening to this
Oh, God damn it.
live.
There I go.
Do you know what live means? Do you not know what live streaming is? Oh, who's going to
mean-
tell him? This is really embarrassing. I don't want to tell him. Guys in the chat, someone please
Isn't it
tell him
hosted
because
by
I don't wanna-
AOL?
Looks like. Oh, Jesus. What am I going to do with you?
Gonna leave that one alone. I think somebody said something in the chat about some pegging somewhere. We're not going there, man.
Oh dear.
I was young and needed the
And
money.
we are 13 minutes in, and we have already devolved to this state. And neither of us are drunk.
I know, right?
That's the funny thing.
Yet.
Do you have a drink on the go, sir?
Actually, no, I'm not going to drink tonight. Man, I'm working way too many hours this week. I'm not even going to try to get into that. I am drinking agua.
I have water with flavor.
Water with flavor.
There's one of those like fruit punch flavored, squirt it in the water, make the water taste like something you'd actually want to fucking drink.
Yeah, like water. You do know that water is like the nectar of the gods and stuff, right?
I'm pretty sure that's something else, but I'm not gonna admit to that on the live stream. Hang on.
Wait a minute. Who's being filthy now?
Dandy Denny says, aren't all beverages water with flavor? Yes.
I mean, technically, yeah, that's actually a very astute observation. Hey, wait a minute. Are y'all hearing any game audio?
I am not, but I never do.
Oh, okay.
To mute the game audio.
I don't know. It seems really low. Maybe I just need to turn my headset up a touch.
Oh my god, Josh Mo.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
There's a joke in there somewhere. Yeah, how's that old song go? She'll be coming like a fountain when she comes. No, wait, it's mountain, isn't it? Not fountain. Mountain. I said that wrong. Never mind. She'll be coming like a mountain when she comes. Yeah, that's the one.
I think you may have the lyrics wrong to that.
Yeah.
But anyway, how do we move on from that?
So let's go burn some.
Or is that
nest
it?
That
are we
is
just
it. Yeah, that's basically
out?
what we
We're
do
just
here.
stuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a bunch of filthy fucking perverts.
Nerds.
And nerds. Nerdy perverts?
So,
Perverted nerds?
Yeah, nerdy fucking perverts. Or perverted fucking nerds.
Yeah. Sure, why not?
Finish burning up this
And a Saturn,
infestation.
hello. That came just in time.
Phrasing?
Burn out these nests.
I wasn't going to say anything, but yes. Oh, Edward, I'm sorry. He is not a nerd. He's a geek.
Oh, okay. We accept geeks here.
Chandler Rogers, hello. He suggests the term perds. Perverted nerds.
I mean,
Perds.
all right,
that.
yeah. I'm wondering if we can work something in there, mixing up geeks and freaks. But
well,
I
there is
can't
a
think of
TV show
anything that
for
sounds
freaks.
right.
Because you end up with either the word geeks
Geek or freak,
freaks.
yeah. Or Greeks. Yeah, so since we're clearing nest here, I definitely want the shotgun. We should definitely have shotguns for this deal. Fuck, I love this auto shotgun.
Quasi asked if you did something with the sound, it's back now.
Okay, did the sound actually cut out for a minute? Because I wasn't certain. I know it was really low to me, but all I did was turn up my headset, and now I can hear it okay in my headset.
Joshmo suggests geekers, freakers, and geeks.
All right. Now, why can I not climb over this little rail? That is not okay.
I have no answers for you.
I know, right?
Quasi says he's pretty sure we had little to no sound earlier. Did you unplug something again?
No,
Are you connected through AOL? Is this dial-up?
Probably, yeah.
Time to burn.
Oh, man.
Is it still really low for everyone, the sound, or is it okay? We're just getting stuck on everything tonight.
I know, right? It is actually being a bit weird with the terrain.
Are you sure you're not just drunk? Is Deacon drunk?
It's possible.
We have Phantasma in the chat. Hello.
Hey, cool username.
I
dig it.
I do not speak your language. I apologize. I don't know what you're saying. Tandy Denny says, horrible dial-up screeching. All that stuff.
Wow, I can tell you're a 90s kid. You actually sound just like one of those machines.
was around long before the internet. 100 years and counting.
200 years and counting, man.
Yeah, maybe closer to 250. Doesn't in on 250. You lose track for a while after the first
So is it that
century.
does it offend you when people say that? Well, you look great for your age.
Through here now.
No, I mean obviously it's a compliment.
All right.
I mean,
Well, that was
you know,
fun.
the blood of youthful virgins. That's how you do it.
Oh, right on. Yeah. Is that the nectar of the gods?
I didn't want to give it away, but Hunter thinks I did a pretty good impression of the dial-up connection.
I mean, yeah, I thought so too.
I feel bad for anyone in the chat who does not know what dial-up sounds like, because it was a very specific period of time.
It was.
You know, that sort of time when most people had computers, and before broadband and whatever the f you call it now. I don't even know what you call it anymore. Internet. I don't know. Yeah, there was only a few years, I think, when people used dial-up.
Yeah, it was a fairly brief period, all things considered. So actually, I'm just kind of running off clearing nest. I'm just fucking off doing something I normally do in a playthrough. If there is anything that y'all would like to see, please holler at me. Let me know. We do have story missions, so we can continue clearing the map. We can continue into the I-97 area and start clearing the map there. Or we can start doing story missions. I am down for whatever.
I mean, I'm always down for story over other
Okay,
things, but
right.
I'm also open to whatever anyone wants to suggest. And I just want to say to Dandy Denny, you know what you're talking about. And hello to Basics of Pain. How you doing? You looking at the chat like, what?
Yeah. What did Dandy
Only-
Denny say?
Lady Bathory.
Oh, yeah, right on. Fuck
Okay.
yeah. You do know your shit. I'm impressed.
I mean, a lot of youthful virgins and, you know, been around for a couple centuries. You learn a thing or two.
Sure.
History, family connections, internet sounds. Learn a lot of things. Where are we heading? What are we doing?
Nest. Including Crier Nest, just because. Has anybody said anything in the chat? I actually asked what they wanted us to do and then didn't.
And then
look at
didn't
the
read
chat
it.
like a fucking
Yeah,
asshole.
notice you just being rude to everyone.
Yeah.
No, nobody said anything.
Where is it?
Fine.
It's gotta be close.
Just keep burning Nest. Then.
Actually, no, I apologize. Headhunter said, I'm down for anything. I'm just glad to be here tonight.
Oh, right on. We are glad to have you. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I'm failing to follow your tip to dodge when they screech.
You suck tonight.
I know.
Dandy Denny says, story missions, please and thank you.
Okay, that's cool. I was kind of
Anna
tired.
says, Criers are the worst, in my opinion. I honestly, they don't bother me at all.
Yeah. Yeah, Claire actually has a really good tip for dealing with the Criers. Several, in fact. But in particular, when you hear them do that screech, that's when
Cry?
you dodge. Cry. Yeah, the Criers, when they do their cry. And then when they
Gave me
call.
shit for that last week.
When they call.
When they caw. It's a caw, not a cry. They're crows. They caw.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, so I know that this is an optional mission. This is one of these white optional side missions here are some of the very few things that are even possible to completely miss in Days Gone. I technically consider this one a story mission because you're going to do a mission for Lieutenant Weaver, the scientist who's making the napalm Molotovs.
Did you forget that name?
I didn't. I said it correctly. I just had to think for a minute because I'm old. But they say that you're of all the things that go wrong when you age, losing your memory is the first, and I can't remember what the second one is. Anyway, I consider this to be a story mission. I realize that it's just a completely optional side mission that's completely skippable, but I consider it to be a story mission. Should we go do that? Mm-hmm. Are we going to?
I didn't know until my recent playthrough. I didn't notice, I should say, that it's not a story mission, that it is an optional mission, and I was like,
correct.
It makes zero sense. It makes zero sense that this is a skippable mission.
Yeah, sure.
I'm kind of curious to know what happens if you do skip it. At the same time, it's a story mission. Like, it totally is, so you should totally go do it.
Okay.
I want to catch up with the chat real quick. And also, did you finish your point? You said that I had a really good tip for the criers when they screech. No, I don't think you finished your sentence.
Yeah, when they screech, I demonstrated that's when you roll. But what I did not go on to say is also your tips about how to use the Molotovs effectively. Would you like to elaborate on that?
Yeah. I can definitely elaborate on that. So with the Molotov, so you have like 3 or sometimes 5 nests on one pole, one power pole. If there are 2 side by side, throw the Molotov or shoot the incendiary bolt, same thing, with a crossbow. Aim for the pole in the middle between them, and it will set both of them on fire. And start from the top and work down, because sometimes the the flames will drip down onto the lower nests and burn. I took out 3 with 1 Molotov the other day.
Yeah, that's badass.
But yeah, I need to catch up with the chat. So Violet Spider, hello, good evening.
Hello and
Violet
welcome.
Spider says you need to play this alone in a dark room with headphones.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much how I play it every morning. I have 1 light on me for the webcam, and that's it, and the TV. And my headphones on, of course.
Yeah.
Dandy Jenny says, I try to follow Claire's tips, but I just end up rolling continuously at the big infestations. Quasi says, oh, that's pretty. Quasi says, to Violet Spider, headphones really changed the game. I have a decent soundbar with a subwoofer. Now I know soundbars are despicable, but they're still better than TV speakers. Why are soundbars despicable? Is that a bad thing? Have any opinion on soundbars?
I do not. No. I like mine, but it needs a good subwoofer to go with it. Ooh. Check that out.
We've lost Rex to
sorry guys,
He's gone.
I'm gonna
That's it.
I'm gonna need a minute.
I'm gonna close down the stream now. We'll see you all next week.
Yeah, that's fucking badass. Okay, I'll get back to the game now. Sorry, guys.
Ooh, news.
Yeah, what's up?
Important news. Ed's got a copy of Doom.
Do what?
Edward Smith. Claire, my friend, dropped me off a copy of Doom today. Now, would you care to share with everyone what you've been playing the last couple days?
Certainly not Doom 2016, if that's what you're suggesting, ma'am. I mean, it's not like that's literally my favorite fucking game of all time.
Is it now?
It actually is.
Interesting.
If I had to say one single game that is absolutely my favorite game of all time, I'm afraid it is actually Doom 2016.
You're afraid it's Doom. Oh, I suppose because, Days Gone, obviously, should be top of your list.
Yeah,
but
I don't want to be struck by anyone with anything, but yeah.
I mean, honestly, Days Gone obviously is fucking in my heart, body and soul. Like, I play it every day.
Yeah,
I run a
it is.
podcast about it. I mod the subreddit. I am fucking obsessed. You know what I
Little bit.
mean? We live stream it. I talk to everyone about it. It's like if I if I face anything in my life, it is always compared to Days Gone, or there's some sort of moral story that I can pull from Days Gone that sort of helps me get through, whatever terrible thing is happening. It's like Days Gone completes me in a lot of ways and inspires me and thrills me.
Pretty heavy.
Yeah, but it's one of my favorite games.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the best games ever made, but it is not.
Agreed.
It's actually not my number one.
Now, which one is the number one? Is it Tomb Raider or Uncharted?
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
Yeah, that's what
Uncharted is like Uncharted 3 is just I fucking love it. But Tomb Raider has just been my. It was the first game that I really got. It was the first game that I fell in love with. No, it's my first love.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, and it's fucking good. Tomb Raider, the original Tomb Raider, I'm talking like 1996 Lara Croft Tomb Raider. Fucking badass. It's awesome. Do not talk to me about the reboot thing that happened a few years ago.
How about the movie?
I mean, if we're going to go movies, has anyone seen the Uncharted movie yet?
Also, I would like to answer a question here that I'm going to be a little bit vehement. I don't know how to pronounce that word. I only know how to spell it. So that word,
Vehement.
I feel pretty strongly about this one. I'm going to answer this question for Borislav247. He says, Claire and Rex, have you played Doom Eternal? If you have, how does it compare? Doom Eternal.
I have not, but you have opinions on this.
Fucking garbage compared to Doom 2016. Doom 2016 is an absolute masterwork. It is. Doom 2016 is id Software's magnum opus. That is the one that they will never top. So Doom Eternal, they turned it into a fucking jump puzzle platformer. There are dozens of unskippable jump puzzles that are required, not just for finding hidden areas and stuff, but required for actually completing the missions, which is why it's such an egregious error to me. Like, okay, if you want to put jump puzzles in as part of, finding secret areas, I can live with that because I can skip that. But when it's a whole bunch of stupid-ass platforming jump puzzles in Doom, every single second that you spend not blasting demons in the face with a shotgun is wasted time. It's unacceptable. And also, it just fucking looks stupid. They went with a totally different art design. I mean, it's got a dumb face, and I don't like it. But it's they
Cracking up here. Miranda Satin.
Oh wait, what?
Hashtag Rex's opinion corner. Gather round.
Yeah, yeah.
I just want to say hi real quick to 633 who's joined us. Good evening.
Hey.
How you doing?
What's up, 633? But yeah, for Doom Eternal, I did not like it. It made me feel gross and sad. It's that bad. And it looks dumb. Did I mention that it looks dumb?
Yes, you may have touched on that point.
Okay.
But Dandy Denny says, I've been playing Tomb Raider forever. It's what got me into gaming. Fuck yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, right on.
Headhunter says about Doom Eternal, I'd be all like, is this Doom or Mario?
Exactly.
It's like jumping. I mean, wait, explain the jumping thing to me again, because it's a first-person shooter.
Correct.
So
in...
you've been shooting, and also, how do you... I have problems with the jumping in first person.
So in Doom 2016, which you played on Sunday, you...
Sunday Slay Day.
Yeah. So I'm sure that you were already able to see that mobility is a large part of Doom. Staying mobile, moving around is a very large part. Agility on the battlefield is a big part of Doom. And you have a jump in Doom 2016, and eventually, you haven't reached this point yet, but eventually you also unlock some jump boots. They're boots that allow you to do a double jump. They have like little thrusters on them. So again, mobility is a big part of the game. In Doom Eternal, they ramped that up a bit, and they added like a dash ability where you can jump and dash forward, which is actually pretty fucking badass, and one of the only things that I did like about that game. But using the jumps, the double jumps, the dash... there's even like a attachment on the shotgun that puts a stupid fucking chain on it and a hook or something. Turns your shotgun into a grappling hook or some stupid shit like that.
What?
Thank you. What?
Okay, so hang on. We are now officially changing the name. We have Doom 2016, and then the follow-up to that, which is no longer called Doom Eternal, but just called Stupid Doom.
Stupid Doom. That's the one. Yeah, Stupid Doom. Yeah. Yeah, so mobility is a big part of the game, and in Doom Eternal they ramped that up, but what they added, because you have so much more mobility now, they added required jump puzzles all over the fucking place.
We have a question in the chat that's very important. Hey Rex, want to make sure, so this game we're talking about, Doom Eternal, Stupid Doom, is it dumb?
A little bit, yes. I'm afraid so.
Okay. We just call it dumb instead of Doom.
Yeah, it'll be instead of
Eternal.
Instead of DOOM in all caps, it's DUMB in all caps. That's the name of the game now. Yeah.
Dumb Eternal.
Dumb Eternal, yeah. Nah, I'm just shitting all over it because I didn't like it. I do know that there are many people who love it. My brother Ryan, he's a total badass at that game and loves it.
Oh, are you just salty because you're not any good at it?
No, actually, I'm quite good at it. But I just fucking despise the jump puzzles and, spending 20 minutes in every level trying to figure out if it's possible to skip that jump puzzle.
I mean, that was me playing Doom the other day, though, spending 20 minutes going with you all shouting, like, the lever is right there. You can jump to that platform. And I'm like, what lever? Where? What platform? Can I jump to this?
Now, in your defense, that was actually a secret area, and that was a hidden lever. So, yeah, it wasn't meant to be easy to spot. And just trying to explain to somebody through chat, it's right there, it's up there, it's over there, it looks like this. It's virtually impossible to... Hello, what? Oh, yeah, right. It's virtually impossible to explain that shit in just a chat. When I,
Forget to turn the generator off.
Yeah, I kind of forgot to fuck with the generator. Y'all got me all ramped up, crying about how they ruined the Doom franchise with Doom Eternal. Isn't there a fucking gas can around here somewhere?
Miranda Satin says, by the way, happy Palindrome Taco Tuesday. Because today is 2/22/22.
Oh, yeah. I love palindromes.
Yeah.
One of my favorite words.
Here we go. That's it.
Wait, hello, Zylock. Zylock says, I got a copy of Chex Quest in a box of cereal in the 90s. It was Doom, but with Chex Mix. That was the video game.
I want to fucking play that, man. Yeah.
Hang on, I'm going to Google this right now.
Right? Is that really a thing? I think he's making that up.
You got green lights. Green lights are good.
Holy shit, you guys, it's real.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, what the fuck?
Wild.
That's it.
Oh my god, it actually does look really good.
Damn.
What the fuck? Who did a remaster of it?
Alright, now this I want to see.
What the fuck? Apparently the game has enjoyed a cult following since its unique mid-90s launch. Yeah, it was a free, kid-friendly reskin of Doom.
Not sure how that's possible, but okay.
Many kids' first taste of the first-person shooter phenomenon.
Okay.
there's like a whole article about this remaster.
Holy shit.
I'm just like...
Yeah, send me a link to that or something. That sounds cool. I'm gonna check that out now.
Yeah. Sir, I will do that indeed. Yeah, what? You guys got, like, video games in your cereal? I got, like, plastic toys and shit.
Yeah, right? Fucking garbage toys.
Yoshimo says, dude, remember when they sent out Age of Empires in cereal boxes?
No. I don't remember that one. That would be cool. I like
Oh,
that
Quasi
game.
says, I remember getting Monsters in My Pocket figures in my cereal. I don't remember what those
I don't know that one.
were, but it sounds familiar. Ed is asking, way out of left field question, did anyone play the Uncharted Golden Abyss game for the PS Vita? If so, was it good?
Oh,
Interestingly,
Vita.
I think today is the 10th, is it the 10th anniversary of Uncharted Golden Abyss? So on Ben's Instagram.
Cinnabar. Yeah.
Danny says, nothing beats Kinder Eggs. And 633 asks, who remembers Teddy Ruxpin?
Oh, yeah, I remember those toys. It's like a stuffed bear or something, wasn't it? That talked or some shit like that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Could you imagine getting a PS5
I was
game in
thinking
your
about
kid's
that,
cereal
yeah,
today?
right?
Damn, yeah.
Like, yeah, like an $80 fucking game.
Like a $4 box of cereal.
Yeah.
Here's some more.
Yeah, right. So, hey, speaking of $80 games, I have to give a shout out, man. Sorry to put you on the spot, brother, but I want everybody to know that our good friend Quasimodo made a donation to the Spawnicus Rex channel that allowed me to purchase the special edition of Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West for our Thunderjaw Thursday Horizon Zero Dawn live streams.
So is it now going to be Thunderjaw Thursdays, sponsored by Quasimodo?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
That's how you have to say it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Thunderjaw
Quasimodo.
Thursday, sponsored by Quasimodo.
Quasimodo presents Thunderjaw Thursdays.
I fucking love it. Yeah, I love it.
Joe Schmo says, time to open my Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Hey, why is there a copy of Assassin's Creed Valhalla in here? Throw it away.
Did I not? Okay, yeah, it's 5 of 6. There's always one.
Same. I was actually
Always
really
one.
paranoid when I did this on my stream that I wouldn't be able to find it. I'd just be running around in the dark
right.
like, guys, somebody help me. I can't find it.
Where's the other one?
For me, it's always back by the entrance.
Yeah, right.
I have to use like the
you-
map or whatever
yep.
to find. Do you know you can pick up a... Yeah, no, you got it. Never
I'm
mind.
sorry?
No, I remember my stream is slightly lagged, so I was going to say, you know, there's like a little hidden door there, and you were already going through it. So
Okay, cool.
never mind.
It's telling me it's back that way. God damn, there's always one. Oh. It does not matter. I mean, it does not matter how thorough you are moving through this area. There will always be one that you're like, where the fuck is it?
This reminds me of a stone circle in Britain that's near where I used to
really?
live.
How so?
Yeah, so you know we have like Stonehenge and things like that. There are all
sure.
these there are tons of them all over Britain, and mainland Europe as well. They're not just in Britain. There was one, just a real small one near where I used to live, and I forget the name of it, but it was just these small stones, probably, I don't know, the size of like basketball, maybe a little bigger than that, maybe a couple basketballs.
Okay.
And they're just in a ring, a pretty tight ring. It's not very big. The thing is, you can't count them. There are
you told me
approximately
about that the other
30
day,
to
yeah.
35 stones. You can be like, oh, I can totally count this. Like, I can count to 35. Obviously, none of them are moving. Like, it's fine. You walk around, you count them.
Fucking rocks,
How hard
man.
is that? Yeah, they're fucking rocks. Count the rocks. Every fucking time I do it, I get a different number. Sometimes you get 31, sometimes you get 33, sometimes it's 32, sometimes it's 34. The story is that the fairies are moving them while you're not looking, because obviously you can't keep an eye on all of them while you're walking around counting them. I mean, it's probably more likely that you're counting rocks and it takes a minute, so you're going to lose where you started. But I swear I've done it like 4, 5, 6 times and got a different number every time.
Damn.
That's like the Cinnabar. It's like you can
they
be really
move.
thorough.
Yeah, fairies are moving them. Yeah.
The fairies are fucking moving. That last one always gets moved.
It's kind of like the well, they don't move, but it makes me think of the Korok seeds from Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Because you'll find these little odd rock formations, and if you see a rock formation that looks unusual, you're like, oh, that's definitely something hidden there. And you pick up the rock, and there's this little creature under it that gives you a Korok seed or something, and it's just a little collectible in the game. And there's like literally like, what is it, folks? Like 900 of them, I think.
What?
I'm not exaggerating. I think it's actually 900. Yeah. But they're just these little cute creatures that are hiding under the rock. And the joke is always that when you pick up the rock and you get the Korok seed, well, then you just drop the rock and smash the little creature.
Oh.
I mean, I certainly haven't done that hundreds of times myself. I don't know.
Do you do it on purpose, or does it just...
It's actually kind of unintentional, I mean to say, because you just pick up the rock, there's a little critter under there, you get your Korok seed, and then you let go of the rock, and it just falls flat on their fucking head.
So to answer Quasimoto's question in the chat, yes, you can skip this mission. No, you do not have to
Holy
get the
shit,
Cinnabar.
hey, there's a horde there.
Get out.
That's fucking Mount Baby
Mount
horde,
Baby
man.
horde? Yeah, do it.
Oh, it's gonna happen, but it ain't gonna be fun. Did we manage to regain stealth? Holy shit, we managed to regain stealth. I feel like a badass now.
I mean, you did drive quite a ways away from them.
Like a big old sissy.
633, my first platinum trophy was from Days Gone. Woot woot. Congratulations. It was actually my first platinum as well. It was actually the first game that I knew platinum was a thing. Actually had never heard of it before. And it's been around since the PS2, I think. There are like PlayStation 2 games that have platinum. That was when they introduced it. I'm not a finger on the pulse kind of person when it comes to video games. I mean, there was a period where I get to go to E3 every year, so I was a little bit on the ball, but honestly, I just don't keep up with the video game industry, and I don't play a vast amount of games. I'm very, extremely selective with the games I play, and I don't pay attention to anything outside of the game. Trophies and collectibles and platinum and things like that. DLC, like anything, if it's not literally in the game, I don't know anything about it. And stuff in the game, like with this, we talk on the podcast about the skill tree and how you know how much XP you have and when you're going to level up to get your next skill point and things like that. I'm like, I don't know how video games work. You kill things, you get XP. You get XP, you can level up your character. It's not like Deacon is running around with a bag full of XP stuffed in his man purse, It's like, it's not a physical attribute in the game, so I don't pay attention to it.
They seem to be going in odd directions and not grouping up for me anymore.
Quasi's asking if this is one of the largest hordes in the game. It is, but I think is it 275 or 300? I forget.
I'm honestly not sure. I always thought that it was 300 myself, but that may not be entirely accurate. Oh man, I was trying to be a badass like Claire and had the wrong fucking melee weapon equipped.
Trying to kill him with a boot knife. It's 275. Okay. It is a sizable horde. But it's the location that makes it so hard.
Yeah. Oh shit, look, I'm full on bounties. And check it out, we got like at least 2.
Borislav says 300. Is it not 275, Borislav? That's what Google says. Looking at... oh, I closed the tab.
Yeah,
Hang on.
I would check that if you are able to get to it. I would check that that Reddit post where
That's what I'm looking at.
What is it? Majestic Kick, user Majestic Kick, who has since deleted their account for some reason.
No, I'm actually looking at D. Marlowe's.
The one you want is Majestic Kick. Well, you won't be able to
Okay.
find it. You won't be able to find it by Majestic Kick because they deleted their account. Is the best fucking list of when hordes spawn and what their numbers are that I have ever seen. And they burn off and deleted their account. I still have the post saved so that I can refer to it. But they are
Let's see if I have it saved.
no longer active in the sub. Very unfortunate. They put out great content. Get him! Get him, kitty cat, get him!
Yeah, I do have this one as well.
do you?
This one says 275.
I put catnip in my smoke bombs.
According to that source, also 275.
Okay. Yeah, that's where I got the
Still,
number
still
275.
a lot.
I'm sorry? Yeah, still a
A
whole
lot.
fucking lot, yeah. And that's the thing about the Mount Bailey Horde is that there's just not many good terrain options there. You have to basically just go in and go either, you know, maximum force like Borislav or like really be patient and take your time with it.
Okay, Borislav said he checked this horde with 7 attempts in a row to confirm the horde number is 300 before
Okay.
putting it on his video.
I see.
So Borislav, I trust you.
There you go, bud. Yeah, right on.
Yeah, I know you are definitely legit. So let's say 300.
300 it is.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm coughing a lot. I think I've got like allergies or something. Or maybe it's my cold from last week is still
right.
kind of sticking around.
Might as well. Was trying to decide if I wanted to sell any meat.
Definitely want to sell your ears for sure.
Yes. Oh, yeah, absolutely. We need to do that. Oh, look at that. I've gotten 119 wolf meat. And I haven't even been trying to collect them. It's just, you know. There we go. Yeah, shit, that's a nice little chunk of change.
Everyone's telling me Google is not legit. I mean, when I say I'm Googling something, it's to get a result from Reddit.
From Reddit, yeah.
Or something, yeah.
We just scroll.
Not that Reddit is legit, but...
Yeah, true enough, yeah.
No, I trust D. Marlowe, the Majestic Kick post. Joe Schmo says I have COVID. No, I don't have COVID.
Yeah, let's not joke like that.
That's all I got.
Corporal Fancy.
633 says it's COVID. I'm out of here.
The service. I mean, yeah, I missed
My
the
kiddo was
service
sick
again.
last week and got me and my ex-husband sick as well. And he was tested for COVID and for the flu, and it was negative on both. We actually did 3 tests on the kiddo.
Yeah.
Like I told the colonel.
For COVID. I think today is just either just like a little bit of the end of that cold,
You got the eye
or I
for it
think
too,
maybe
huh?
just allergies, or I kind of
No,
hurt my throat a bit.
so grandiose,
Yeah.
like you.
It's been kind of cold here, and the room I sleep in had my heater turned down really low, so it actually was really chilly overnight. I think that just kind of irritated my throat.
Sarge?
Yeah. Yeah, same here. Here in Texas, the trees are getting ready to start blooming, and they're already putting out pollen. So, what the hell is... Okay, I gotta clear these markers off of my map, man. All right. That's what it's telling
Yeah,
me.
Dandy Denny says it best. I have daycare crud from my
Yeah,
kid, and
right.
the kids there, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now what I want to do is go pick up those bounties that we had to leave behind, and then we'll move on to the next mission.
Ooh. Violet Spider says, gonna try to make a coffee table with a photo from the game. And I'm thinking maybe some melee for the legs with neodymium magnets so that you can take the melee out. That would be badass.
sound
So like
badass.
a sort of prop version of the melee weapons mounted onto the table but removable. That's fucking cool.
That does sound cool. Yeah, so you're totally going to post that on Reddit and or Instagram, right? When you get that done.
Yeah. If you do that, if you make that, we want to see it.
Yes, we want to see that. Make 2, and we might want to buy it.
Yeah, I mean, shit, you could totally sell coffee tables like that to all the total non-nerds out there who love Days Gone.
Right.
Actually, speaking of merchandise, I have been working for a couple months now. I mentioned it a while ago on one of my early live streams. I've been working with an artist to create some Days Gone t-shirts, and we are closing in. Things got a little slow over the holidays, and my artist, she took on a new job, so she was super busy. But she just sent me the latest version of the design of the first t-shirt we're going to do, and it's fucking amazing. So cool. You guys are gonna love it. It's what they call a flat lay, so it's like a 2D image of a bunch of the weapons and some of the items in the game that you pick up, like the craftables and various other iconic things from the game. It's really fucking cool. That's gonna be coming to a t-shirt near you soon.
That sounds badass. I am lost. I'm actually lost trying to get to this fucking camp. There we go.
This is why I always stay on the road.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Dandy Denny says there was another streamer I saw. Wait, you watch other streamers?
Yeah. Wait, what?
You. That had someone gift him some melee weapons from the game. He has a bat axe and superior axe.
Oh, that's cool.
Holy shit. There's a cosplayer, Maul cosplay.
Yeah.
And
that
he did fucking Deacon St. John cosplay, and he created
the
a bat
weapons,
axe.
The
And he
bike, everything.
wasn't a prop though. He actually made it with a proper circular sword blade.
Bat axe, yeah.
He has a video of him chopping into a watermelon with this thing.
Yeah.
And it's just so fucking brutal looking.
Yeah.
But he's really funny. I like how he kind of like chops into it and then like gives it to his dog to like eat the watermelon out from the slice.
Yeah.
I just wrote.
MXT says, "What up, Days Gone community? It's good to be here. Respect." Hey, hello.
Sarge.
What the hell? Oh, yeah. Duh, brain. I picked up the shit for Weaver, and now I gotta go give it to him.
Dandy Denny says, "At Claire, at Rex, we weren't together then. It's not cheating." About watching other streamers.
Oh.
Okay.
Fair enough. I mean, you really can't be jealous of exes. It is what it is.
Lieutenant. Nah, man. Leave that shit by the door. No. I mean all that army shit.
Oh. Okay.
Quasi's asking if that's the Russian dude who made the short Days Gone tribute film. No, this guy is from...
Hey, just wait a second.
I want to say Germany, but it's not Germany.
Mall cosplay?
Yeah.
I'm not sure
Where's
where
he
he's from.
from?
I'm not sure. He also does a badass Geralt, the Witcher, if you're into that. In fact, I think that's one thing he's extremely well known for.
Where's it Alan Witch?
That was the first time I ever saw him.
Lieutenant Whitaker.
You mean Lieutenant Whitaker? I love that.
That'll be all, Corporal. That'll be all.
Andy Denny says France. No, he's not. It's not France. It's Okay, I'm getting confused because I think he went to Germany recently, and that's why I'm thinking of Germany. But he's not from there. Let me see if I'm finding it. I'm just looking it up online. No. But you should all look him up because his cosplays are incredible. He's done so many, and they're like super fucking sweet as well. Oh yeah, and then there's Goose cosplay. Is he the guy, Quasi, who you're thinking of? Is he Russian? He posts a lot of stuff on the Days Gone subreddit.
Yeah, he's fairly active on the Days Gone subreddit with his content.
Jeremy McGee is asking, Witcher Wednesday coming soon from SpawnicusRex.
Oh, yeah, somebody... Actually, yeah, I was talking to somebody just today who suggested I should do The Witcher 3, which I've had several requests in the past to do The Witcher 3, and I fucking love The Witcher 3. I love that game. I wouldn't mind streaming it at all. It's just, it's kind of old news now. I mean, it's even older than Days Gone now, you know.
Just enjoying
And,
a cup of tea.
And is it from? What year?
I don't recall. It's been out a few years now. It's been a while. But I do love that game, and I would like to stream
No,
it someday.
sir. Thank you, sir. I was just looking for the duty.
Maybe when I go
Oh,
full
wait.
time
Oh,
and I
The
can
Witcher.
stream 6 days a week, you know, maybe then, yeah.
Yeah.
Not that they deserve to be called that. They've taken one of ours.
2015,
Lieutenant
Witcher 3.
Justine
Was it?
Norwood.
Wild Hunt.
And they have
Yeah,
her,
Witcher
so,
3 The Wild Hunt. I think they released like a remastered edition of it or something recently that I may actually jump on there and play that. I would like to play that one. Shit, I might play that on my free time. If I had free time, you know.
Dismissed.
Man, I can't even spell free time. I don't know what that shit looks like. All right. So, well, that looks like that's actually everything for this area for right now. We have this camp job protecting the weak. I guess that's what he just gave us. Okay, that's the one. Let's do it.
Go do that.
Yeah. I actually really like this mission. I enjoy it.
So if you were going to stream other games, what would you stream?
I'm sorry.
If you were doing a game every day of the week, I feel like this would get really confusing. But if you had like a different game you did every day of the week, what else would you do?
I'll be there as soon as I can.
Doom 2016, but I've decided not to do that because I don't want to.
Copy me?
Yeah, you know, I don't want to. I mean, what imitation is the greatest form of flattery, as they say. But you know, I'll wait until you're done with your playthrough, and then I'll show folks how it's really done. I mean, I'll. No, I had actually.
Fuck you.
Don't threaten me with a good time, young lady. I had actually considered doing 2016 a long time ago, actually. But
No, I read your mind.
oh, is that what it is? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Am I interrupting your train of thought?
You might want to stay out of there, man. It's not a nice place to hang out sometimes.
While you're thinking of the answer to my question, MXT says, thank you to me for the information I gave pertaining to the Burnout Apocalypse Challenge on my live stream. Did you get it?
Yeah, did
MXT,
you get
did
it?
you get the Burnout Apocalypse trophy? I hope so. It's crossed. Well, 633 says, if I get Days Gone t-shirts, let me know. I'll totally be down to get one. Yes, I absolutely. Hopefully they will be coming fairly soon. We are finalizing the design, I think, this week. Fingers crossed. Hopefully she doesn't get too busy. And then I'll get them printed, and then we'll be pretty much ready to rock. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, soon. But yeah, so Rex, back to you. Other games you would stream? Just, you know, for fun.
Yeah, games that I
for
would
money.
like to stream would, of course, be Horizon Zero Dawn, the first one, and The Witcher 3, Doom 2016. Those are there at the top. I had considered doing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I do really enjoy playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I own Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I own Death Stranding, the director's cut. I actually have a massive backlog of games that I have purchased with the intent of streaming them or covering them someday, whether streaming them or doing tips and tricks videos, whatever. And I kind of can't quit playing Days Gone. So
Yeah, I know.
haven't
Tell me
messed with
about it.
those other games yet. But
Oh,
yeah,
MXT did get the trophy.
right on, right on.
Yay! Everybody
job.
opened a bottle of champagne.
Yeah, right. That's actually something that we discuss in tonight's episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
Whoa, see that sign kind of tripping out? Anyway, I sincerely wish that I knew why that achievement gives so many people so much trouble. I do not get it. I'm not like humble brag here, whatever. I'm not being sarcastic or funny. I honestly do not know what it is that gives so many people so much trouble. It is the easiest fucking achievement to get if you have the right stuff. I wish that I knew why people have trouble with this so that I could help them solve the problem.
You're obviously incorrect when you say it's easy because everybody fucking struggles with it. And I would like to challenge you right now. Can you show us your trophies list, sir? Can we see that you got it? Because you're like, oh, it's so easy, but let's just make sure.
Yes,
Grandmaster SpawnicusRex has
Sure,
actually got
of
this
course.
trophy.
Allow me to just make a disclaimer first. I think trophies are fucking stupid. It's the dumbest fucking bullshit that anyone
hang on.
ever put in a video game. There's
Pause,
no
we
reason
need-
for them to exist. Yes, dear.
We need Miranda to come back in with that hashtag. What was it? Rex's opinion corner. Everyone gather round.
Right? But yeah, I think that trophies and achievements is just the dumbest fucking thing that anyone ever decided to put into a video game. They serve
such a
no
grumpy old
purpose.
man.
I actually
Grumpy
am.
old man.
They
Look,
serve no
we've got
purpose.
We've got champagne going off in the chat.
And I'm over
NXT
here
is
being
all
a
proud of
grumpy old
himself.
bastard.
Everyone's congratulating him, and you're like, oh, trophies are fucking lame.
I mean, I'm happy for MXT that you were able to accomplish that goal that you had set for yourself and overcome that obstacle. It's badass. Good job. And I'm glad that it was Claire's advice that was able to help you with that. That's fucking awesome. That's literally why we're here doing this. But
Everybody notice how he's stalling for time.
yeah, right.
He
I
has
don't want to
see
show
his
you my trophies. No, the thing is, I literally have nearly 2,000 hours on Days Gone, and I think I platinum the PlayStation 4 version. I finally was like, fuck it, I guess I'll platinum it. Why not? On the PC version, I have not because I just don't care. If trophies, if they actually had like unlockables in games now, where you complete a certain objective and you unlock something cool for that. If trophies worked that way, I'd be all over it, obviously. But I mean, most of these I have got just by playing the fucking game. Mm-hmm. But like the old reliable kill 200 enemies with a crafted weapon. I rarely ever use melee anyway. You've heard me say it before. If I have to use a melee weapon, it's because I fucked up and lost control of the battlefield and let the enemies get too close. And I rarely ever use the crafted weapons. I normally use either the fire axe, the superior metal axe. I use the weapons that you can pick up that do the most damage. So I've not even 90 enemies that I've killed with the crafted weapon. The variety of the spice of life, kill enemy with every type of crossbow bolt. I don't even know how I got 4 of those. I honestly don't know how I got 4 of those.
It was probably a few weeks ago when we were making you use the crossbow.
Yes, it was one of the earliest Feedback Loop live streams that we did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. So
we should make you get that one.
You
just to make you feel icky.
You.
Can you point to the Apocalypse Banner?
I'm actually looking for it. I don't even know where the fuck it's at. I'm looking for it now. Burnout Apocalypse. Here it is. Okay, yeah. Here it is. So use nitro and drift at the same time on your bike for at least 5 seconds. I know that we had some conflicting information on that in your live stream this morning. You were saying that you had to get level 3 nitro. I am saying 100% certain, 0 doubt, I got it on PC, this one right here on this PC, level 2 equipment from Iron Mike.
But wait, on PC, don't you start with Nitro?
Yes, you do. That is, in fact, correct. However,
Is the Nitro perhaps different? Because
not at
the
all.
level 2 Nitro gives you 4.5 seconds of Nitro boost, so it is therefore literally 100% guaranteed impossible to get 5 seconds of drift with Nitro
One would
if you
think.
only have 4.5 seconds of drift.
You would think.
Of Nitro.
Yeah.
That is...
I was able to do it on this PC with just level 2 gear. In fact, you can check my it's not much of a confirmation because it could have been faked, I guess, but you can check my Reddit post history and you'll see that I put up a Reddit post in the hopes of helping people with this challenge. I put up a post where I showed this is everything I've got equipped at this present time. This is where you get it. This is where I go. This is the area that I use. I show all of that in that Reddit post, and all I had was the level 2 stuff from Iron Mike's. So officially we'll tell people, make sure you get the level 3 stuff to make sure you can do it. If that works.
Basically what you're saying is you cheated somehow.
It's possible, but if so, it was by accident.
I'm kidding.
It may have been a
I'm
glitch.
teasing.
But I think what a lot of people miss, let's make sure there's no enemies nearby. I'll clear this area and I'll try to show how it's actually done. There is an actual dedicated drift button if you are playing on a PlayStation controller. There is a drift button, and that is the circle button. The left trigger is brake. That's your handbrake. And
Circle is also brake.
I'm sorry?
Doesn't circle also brake? I
Circle
mean, I
is
know
drift.
that...
Hang on. Let's take a look at it and see what it says in settings. If it's even listed.
Oh no, you're correct.
Yeah.
On bike, circle is drift.
There you go. So, and
I mean,
that,
I always use it as the brake.
right. And I think
It
that
is also that.
may actually be what trips people up and confuses people. Perhaps, I don't know. I genuinely have been searching for what is the common denominator here that's causing so many people to have trouble with this one trophy, because I really would like to help people figure out how to get it. And it boggles my mind because you just fucking drift in a circle and hit nitro. It's that easy. And
I mean, my issue with it was I couldn't find a place to do it.
right.
Because every time I would do it, I would get like 4 seconds in and then he'd hit something or, I would run out of room somehow. So that, I think, is a lot.
So
the
yeah,
issue.
finding a nice flat, wide open area, yes, that absolutely helps.
But you think that once you find that, then you just tell everyone to go
just
to that
do it.
place
Yeah,
and it
right.
work.
But it's not that simple. So like right here, I'm on an incline. You don't want to do that. You want to be on a wide, flat area. So this T intersection here would work best. You have a nice, wide, flat area. And what you actually do is you drive in a circle, but tap the red circle button so that you start doing a drift with your foot on the ground. I'm going to come up out of the grass here and set it up again. So you need to be drifting in a nice tight circle here with your foot on the ground.
Yeah, that's not how I did it.
And you initiate this drift by turning and tapping the red circle. That is your drift button. Then you hold down nitro. And that is a nitro drift. That is what it should look like. Is everybody dizzy
It's
now?
not at
I
all.
am.
That is not at all what it looked like for me when I did it. You're going way slower than I was. Maybe that's the issue. People are
It's
doing
an
it too
actual
fast.
drift. You have to be drifting. Actually, he did break
Well,
it up.
yes, no, we
Hit
all
something on
understand
the
that you
ground.
have to be drifting, but I never seen it done in a tight donut like that. I've done it. When I did it, it was a large circle.
Interesting.
Probably because I was going at high speed. Like you started out really.
Maybe
really
that's the
slow.
trick. Because, I mean,
could be the
I
trick.
can say 100% when I decided to get the trophies on PlayStation 4, this is exactly how I did it on PlayStation 4. These exact steps right here, and it was instant. Nothing to it. 5 seconds, done. And then on PC, as I was saying earlier, on this actual PC, when I got it here, I only had the level 2 stuff from Iron Mike's, and I went drift in a circle and nitro. And 5 seconds into it, Done. It was that simple.
It's so strange seeing you do it so slow. I guess I think me and everyone else probably assumes you have to do it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Especially because a lot of the instructions that you read on Reddit are like, get going, start driving in a circle, then hit nitro. And so I think you just automatically assume drive at top speed. Not drive really slowly in a circle.
I mean, it's a drift.
So that could be the issue.
It's a circular...
You keep saying it's a drift, but yes, we all know that you are using drift in a... Like, we know. We know that. Nobody doesn't know that. Anyway, let's move on. Because I want to say hi to Kat and to Iragoon, who have joined the chat.
Oh, hey, what's going on, everybody?
Good evening, people.
Hi.
Boris Lab says, everything is being questioned tonight.
Heck yeah. Even reality, man.
Quasi says, yeah, you cannot go flat out. It also helps, or helped him, to have the joystick at 10 or 11 o'clock, or 2 o'clock, and not fully left or right. Again, I went flat out and had it fully left or right, probably. I don't think that it's intuitive to be in any way gentle with it. That's probably what gives people... Well, it's probably why it took me 3 fucking hours to get it. Joshua says, we are not arguing the validity of your drift, Rex.
I believe your drift, man. Yeah. But no, I keep using the word drift because I think that is the distinction to me, is you're not driving in a circle, you are drifting in a circle. And that is different.
Dandy Denny knows me. Say Claire has only one setting, full throttle.
Right.
Sarah Monster, good evening.
Hey, what's going on, Sarah?
Hi, everybody. I'm just going to be lurking tonight. Have a good stream. Hello.
Well, hey, girl. Thanks for popping in.
I think part of my issue is the word drift is fucking stupid. If I could just get into Rex's opinion corner and go grumpy old man for a second. Back in my day,
jump on in, the water's
just for
fine.
fucking skidding or sliding. It's not a fucking drift. It's like, what did Fast and Furious invent that fucking term? It's so stupid. I hate those movies. I'm not gonna go on a rant about that.
Oh,
but,
come on, why not?
Oh, Violent
are
Spider
pretty
says,
fucking
can't get
stupid.
over the fact that your voice sounds exactly like Emily Blunt. Oh, I think that's a compliment. Hang on. Hey, is that a compliment? Or are you insulting me? I'm not sure. I'm kidding. Thank you. But yeah, the idea of just calling something drift, is like, well, I think that's a pretty new-ish term that maybe doesn't have as much meaning to some people as it does to others.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, it's
If they'd
reasonable.
said skid in a circle and press nitro, then maybe I would have tried it slower. Iragoon says, sorry if this is off topic, but I've had Horizon Zero Dawn, its DLC for forever. But I don't know if I should play the DLC first. Been hearing it should be that way, but I'm not sure if I'm getting trolled.
Oh, on the original Horizon Zero Dawn, and what was it? God, I can't believe I can't remember the name of the DLC right now. Frozen something? No, I would play the main game, and I think you can start the DLC without finishing the main game, but I actually recommend playing the main game at least most of the way, and then go into the DLC. There are some story elements that will actually make more sense and have more context if you do the DLC. So I would get a little ways into the story, or even a good ways into the story, maybe like 2/3 of the way into the story, and then start the DLC, because there is some of the missions in the DLC will add context to the story missions.
Gotta be right around here.
Screw Google
Hey.
says, I'm still a noob considering I haven't done a full playthrough, but has anyone thought of equipping level 1 tires that have absolutely no grip
Yes.
and trying for the drift trophy? Sorry, I'm a mechanic in real life, so that just makes sense to me. Yeah, a lot of people do say that. That's what I did when I got it. I had read that it's, as Joe Schmo says, a technique that's discussed on Reddit a lot.
Yes.
So
That
people
is
say
a-
it doesn't make any difference. I don't know. I had them on when I got it, because I was struggling to get it, and then someone said, hey, do it with the level 1 tires.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's gotta be close.
maybe.
I
Jump.
think,
Yeah, time to light
yeah, I think that it probably does make a difference, actually. That and being on a slick surface like mud or snow.
Yeah, I never found a good place to do it on snow. Even though there's now I'm seeing how slow you can do it and how tight a circle you can go in. You could do it fucking anywhere. Now I'm realizing you can just do it at any intersection.
And I think... I'm sorry, go ahead, please.
Screw Google just says, what about in snow?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, mud or snow. Shit, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, I think maybe that is the key, is, you know, to explain to people that you're actually doing it. Start from a dead stop, enter a drift by accelerating and hitting the drift button, and then hold down nitro. And I'm telling you, folks, it really is that simple.
Bunch of murderers and vagrants.
Again, you make it sound simple because you don't realize that other people are assuming something different.
Right.
That's the issue. I wanted to go back to something in the chat from way before we started talking about this trophy, and now I can't find it.
Hey, what do you say, huh?
Oh, I can't find it. Never mind.
Okay.
Who was that?
Oh, no, here it is. Zylock DMB says, Claire, almost forgot. Many thanks for the podcast. Listen to them all the way from Detroit to Louisville. Louisville?
Oh, on your drive
Wait,
to
how do you
Florida,
pronounce
yeah.
that?
Louisville, I believe.
Louisville, yeah. I said it out loud and I was like, wait, that was wrong. Yeah, that was what I was going to ask. Zylock, how was your drive down to Florida? And also, thank you for listening to the podcast.
Heck yeah.
Glad it was entertaining. It's really weird because I've been doing it since August now, so quite a bit of time has passed, and obviously you kind of level up and get better as you go. I cannot listen back to the early episodes anymore. I'm like, when people say like, "Oh, I just got into your podcast," I'm like, "Oh no,
Oh no,
did you
they
listen
heard
to the early
episode, what,
ones?"
1
Like-
through 7, was it? 1
Yeah.
through 6?
Yeah, and I just cringe thinking about like some of the. I mean, I know I got stuff wrong. Like I know I said things wrong because I'd only played it a couple times through when I started the podcast. I mean, now I'm on like playthrough 4, and obviously we're doing this one, so I guess technically 5. Which is still not many compared to some people. Spawnicus.
Yeah, we're not even going to get into numbers, but I do want to tell you, you say that you are embarrassed because of those earliest episodes, and I want to let you know you were only here on my show because of those earliest episodes.
Oh, I thought I was on your show because I invited you on the podcast and you were flattered. And you're like, well, I guess I should return the favor or
And
something.
I said, send me a link to your work and I'll familiarize myself with your podcast. And you did.
So, like, non-committal.
And I was so fucking impressed.
Oh,
I knew right then we had to start working together. So you say you cringe when you listen to your earliest episodes, but I want to let you know that's why you're here on my show right now.
oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, I was impressed. And if that is the worst of your work, it's pretty fucking badass. Now let's see the best of your work.
Oh, maybe one day.
Maybe.
Maybe one day I'll get... Because I'm a screenwriter. I'm a working, employed screenwriter. It's really frustrating having very little of my actual writing that has been produced. Because I would love to like share the real like high quality professional work that I produce. It's hard to share it with people because the nature of the film industry and the TV industry is you write a lot of pages and very few of them end up getting produced. In fact, the best thing you could watch of mine, the most professional quality thing that's being produced is a children's TV show that I wrote on in 2015. It's called Eddie is a Yeti. It's like a for like preschoolers, and it's about this little girl who has a best friend who's a Yeti, and she has to keep it in disguise, but it wants to like do human things. it's hilarious and very fun, and obviously for kids. But that was my first thing that I wrote that got produced. It's not my usual fare. I write shows about the Marquis de Sade and exorcisms and and various other. I always call it horror, sci-fi, anything dark, anything weird. Though this year, touch wood, should have something, a movie I wrote last year. I don't want to say too much, but there's a very good chance it's going to get greenlit. Right. Maybe will come out soon.
Nice.
You all can watch it and be like, oh, she does actually know how to write. Or maybe you'll be like, oh God, Claire Weaver thinks she's awesome.
So you have sold several scripts, like studios and whatever. They have bought your scripts from you. They just haven't actually made the shows yet. Right. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
I also don't want to say too much. I'm kind of thinking, should I say this? But there was a what were you gonna say?
Oh, nothing. Go ahead. I thought you were going a different direction.
Oh, well, I was gonna say there was a very specific reason why I started the podcast, why I got into the subreddit. I don't want to say too much, but it might be something connected to adapting a certain video game and certain conversations that have happened. About
Probably
me being
too
involved
soon to
in
say anything
something like that.
Yeah.
Nothing is actually happening.
Other than a few meetings.
Other than a few meetings and a few conversations and a lot of positive conversations. I will leave it at that. Miranda sat and asked about the Marquis de Sade script. Yes, that's actually one of my... actually, my first big TV sale was a script I wrote. Actually, a TV show, I guess, like a sort of concept for a TV show, and the first couple episodes I wrote about the Marquis de Sade, who is a historical figure who was into some rather naughty things in the 1700s. And it's actually a sort of kind of a dual timeline story about his early life when he was into kind of sexual liberation, I guess, and his later life, 20 years later, when he was involved in the French Revolution, so kind of political liberation. So it's a kind of cool look at the idea of liberty and kind of society's rules and kind of what the people decide is right and wrong, and and how that affects individual liberty. And it's also very gory with the French Revolution and very sexual with all the Marquis de Sade stuff.
Right.
It's a lot of fun to write. And yes, Quasimodo, I actually have a Marquis de Sade tattoo, which I got to celebrate selling that show, and it's just the word Marquis on the heel of my right hand.
Yeah, you have that on your Reddit, or I'm sorry, your Instagram, don't you?
I had it posted as a story. In fact, yeah, I think it's still on there. I think it's on the stories. The one that has all of the few pictures of me on there. If you click on that, my profile, Days Gone Pod on Instagram, and you can tab through, see a picture of that.
These guys are kind of...
Headhunter, you remember this convo from an earlier feedback loop stream. We brought it up before.
Okay, hang on. Okay.
Screw Google. Gotta run, friends. Thanks for the tips. Peace to you all.
Yeah,
thank you for being
thanks
here.
For popping in,
See you next time.
There. Those guys were actually kind of pissing me off a little bit.
Oh, Kat is asking if I have the rights to my own work, or do I sign that over too? Complicated question, or complicated answer, I guess. Depends. Depends on the contract you sign. You get hired to write something, so I have been hired recently to write an adaptation of a graphic novel. The production company that I work for paid for the rights to do that. They paid the author of the graphic novel and acquired the rights to turn it into a movie,
A good friend of mine once told
and then they paid me to write the movie, I own nothing.
You may as well just...
I mean, I get a credit. I have, I get paid, I get a credit, but I don't own it in any way, shape, or form. The author does, but the studio also owns the rights to the movie. So the author owns the rights to the book, and the studio owns the rights to the movie. So it gets kind of weird. Psylocke says, the Marquis de Sade was into some naughty things, as I put it, and in other news, Mussolini was a bit of a narcissist.
A bit of a narcissist, yeah. Yeah, he was into some naughty things. Might be a bit of an understatement.
Little bit.
Yeah. I mean, like we discussed in an earlier stream, I believe, he's literally the namesake for the word sadism.
Yep. That's where it comes from. Yeah, I am a little bit obsessed with him and his life. It's just fascinating.
Yeah. A fascinating era in history as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the French Revolution, Jesus.
Sure.
Yeah, fascinating. Dandy Denny says, whatever floats your boat. Your explosive boats? And Hitler may or may not have been a wee bit delusional.
Just a tad bit.
Hitler's views were quite strong, you could say. What are we doing next? Days Gone.
Oh, is Days Gone? Oh, I thought we were still talking about Marquis de Sade. No. What do you want to do next? No, I
I like
think
the
we
way
have,
you say that. Let's see the map.
I think we have an actual story mission. We need to go hang out with Curry for a second. We'll see what he's up to.
I find it interesting that you cleared the Crater Lake area, but you've only just now gone over into Highway 97.
That is literally how I normally do it. I mean,
That's just bonkers to me.
that's what I normally do, man. And actually, I'm not quite done here. Y'all told me this. You made me stop. You forbade me from getting my reward. Made me stop. It's all right. I'll get mine later. But
Selby Miser Richie, hello, good evening. Says, late to the party, all I heard was sadism.
welcome to the show.
Came in at the right time, or maybe just a couple minutes too late. You missed all the good stuff.
So, as I was saying, that's what I normally do. I clear the ambush camps, infestation zones, and Nero injectors, and I do that before I do literally anything else. And when I finish doing that over here, I move over here and do ambush camps, infestation zones, and Nero injectors before I do anything else. Then I go on and start pushing forward in the story and killing hordes and stuff.
I have a request.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I request something?
Absolutely.
Nero injector on the island there.
Yeah, that's actually a fun one, yeah. And, I mean, we can make that on the way back to Diamond Lake. Let's fucking do that. Right on. I like it when you make requests.
In fact, why don't you do that one
it.
and then the other one just to the southwest?
Sure. Fuck yeah. Ooh, actually, I think that might be my favorite. Is it, you said, the one to the southwest?
Southwest of Wizard Island.
Oh, hang on. So are we talking about this one? That's the one that's across the water to the downed helicopter.
Okay, go get that one first, but then maybe pick up those other two you can see there.
Loop around the bottom here. Can I kill those nests while I'm at it?
Yeah. Which one's your favorite one?
It's actually, I think it's actually over here in I-97. I'm not entirely sure because y'all didn't let me clear the ambush camps first. So I can't see the map.
The old man. Get on with it.
I'm just teasing. Not really. That is how I like to do it.
Camp full of squatters. You're the assholes who
Oh, it's probably trying to tell me to go through this fucking ambush camp, isn't it? No, we're not going to the goddamn ambush camp. Fucking stupid GPS. Fuck you, Google Maps. I make my own path and get lost on the way.
MXT is asking if you have earned the Ambush Camp Hunter trophy, Rex.
Is there are we talking about trophies or storyline progress? Or...
Colonel, sir, reporting.
I don't know the trophies. I really honestly don't.
It wasn't easy.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not aware of the Ambush Camp Hunter trophy. I know it as the what do you call it? The rewards in the game, the progress tab, the storyline missions.
Yeah, so are we talking about actual like achievement trophy type stuff, or the storyline progress? If you'll clarify for me, I'll be happy to answer that question. I don't recall getting anything terribly interesting for the Ambush Camp Hunter storyline. I think all you get for that is like a skin for the bike or something. Again, cosmetic garbage.
Yes, MXT. Oh my word, you are so grumpy down on everything today. Goodness grief. What was that jump that you just did as well? What on
A terrible
earth
decision, that's what that was.
You sure you're not just salty again like you did last week?
No, actually, that was a
What did
mistake.
you do last week?
Oh, that was on purpose. Last week, y'all were giving me a hard time, and I was like, fine, I'll just throw myself off a cliff then. Drove the bike off a fucking cliff.
My words. I'm sorry, are we bothering you? Should we all just leave?
I just
Should we
want to play video games and be left alone.
But I got
Okay,
around.
poll
No,
for the chat. Should we put Rex in timeout?
Probably.
Miranda Satin says, oh no, I feel another Rex's opinion corner coming. No, we will not have this opinion corner. We will have Claire's opinion corner, which is that the decals are fucking awesome. And cosmetic changes to your character in any game is fucking awesome. And really fun and worthwhile, and definitely something that everyone should enjoy, and no one should be a salty, grumpy old man about. Certainly when they're playing Ghosts of Tsushima on Samurai Saturdays. Rex?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, do I have permission to speak now? Is that...
No,
Oh,
no,
yes,
you don't.
Yes, dear.
So MXT was indeed asking about the storyline progress. So
Okay,
please could you
yeah,
show your storyline
absolutely.
tab?
On this playthrough, no, we have not got all of the Ambush Camp Hunter, again, because I was not allowed to clear all the ambush camps first. So,
I'm sorry. I'm just going to pause you for 1 second. Zylock coming in with the classic burn. Is telling me to put you in timeout with a bottle of bourbon, a glass, and a lawn that you can tell the kids to get off of.
if this is torture, chain me to the wall. Yeah, man, put
Ed
me
says-
in timeout.
It says, Mom and Dad are fighting again. I want my robots.
We got to get ice cream for the kids now.
Yeah.
Take them out to ice cream. Okay, so we are looking at Ambush Camp Hunter. I'm currently at 86% on that one. And let's see where. I'm sorry, I've actually forgotten where it shows the rewards for that. There it is. So because this is a New Game Plus playthrough. Oh damn! I actually had that mixed up. You do get great shit for this one. This is clearing the ambush camps is how you unlock some of the best fucking recipes in the game.
Can't believe I didn't correct you on that, because I heard
know,
you say
right?
that, and I was like,
Yeah,
I'm
right
pretty
on,
sure you're
yeah.
wrong, but then
No.
I got so hung up on the decals are stupid.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about cosmetics. I really don't. I will wear the beginning rags from any game if
the old man.
the
Just the man
equipment-
with an iconic decal on his bike that he always has to have and can't ever play the fucking game
that's
without it.
I guess that's the one exception.
Cosmetics are stupid.
That's the one exception, because that one just looks badass. I mean,
And they're not stupid.
The
See, they
bike
serve a
looks
purpose.
like an apex predator with that decal
You've-
on there.
we've had this conversation before. The purpose of cosmetics is to make you feel like a badass so you play the game better. That is how I use the decals. Like when I play like Uncharted and things like that, and you can change the costumes. Tomb Raider, you can do it in that. Not the original, but subsequent games. The feel of it adds to your ability to play the game. I find that if I change it to something that's inappropriate for the level, it feels wrong, and I'm less good at that level. If I change it to something that feels right or is like badass or something, then I play better. In the same way that you admitted, when you have the right decal on your bike, you feel like a badass and you drive better.
Well, I don't know about drive better, because I did just fall off of a cliff. But yeah,
Well-
I can give you that. I will allow that one, because that one decal, I would have to say that's probably the one cosmetic from any game ever that I have ever given a shit about. That's it. That's the one right there. This decal for this bike. The bike just looks like a badass, and it just fucking looks like an apex predator. But I don't care about cosmetics because they don't actually add any value. They don't. If it doesn't increase my maximum damage per second, I don't really give a shit. You know, I mean, it serves no purpose. If it does not increase my...
Moving on.
Okay.
MXT wants to know, is it true that the female screamer does not attack you? Does she only call the freakers and run? No. The female screamers will attack you. They will fuck your shit up.
I've
I
never
got
seen
attacked by
that
one
happen.
time.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I'd
no,
like
they-
to see that sometime.
Shit, that's right. I gotta
Well,
finish.
stop shooting him in the head and run up to him. Go introduce yourself. Go find a
Right.
screamer. And
Go
she's-
say hi.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Can I talk to you for a minute? Wait, why are you hitting me in the face?
Right, stupid bird. But no, I wasn't going to go off on another rant. I was just going to explain that's why I don't care about cosmetics. It's
Marauder camp.
the only thing that
These are the
matters to me
assholes who've
is
been ambushing the roads around
if it
here.
increases your stats or not. I'm
Dialogue.
not going through this fucking
Dialogue.
camp.
I'm not going to tell him what you just said because it's going to kill him.
Fine, don't lie, Rex. We all know you like to dress up as a taco in Fortnite. Look, man, I was young and needed the money, and I lost a bet, okay? Calm down.
I was anticipating a rant about Fortnite.
Oh,
glad
I'm not
that
even going to
you-
go there. 'Cause
Yeah,
I,
I'm
thought,
glad-
I thought that was understood that we thought that was dumb.
Regret this stream now.
I'm going to start streaming Fortnite now.
You're just going to complain about everything.
Obviously.
Everything. This is dumb. This character's face is dumb. This person's face is dumb.
face is
This thing over here is dumb. This whole game is dumb. Why is it even called Fortnite? That's dumb.
They spelt night wrong. That's dumb.
Why are these 11-year-olds calling me a stupid old man?
You're
They're
an
dumb.
11-year-old virgin. I know you did not fuck my mom. Shut up.
Auntie Denny says, Rex Opinion Corner, Friday Fortnite. Hey, now there's a stream
Don't
for
start
you.
that. Oh, God, no.
I bet people would pay a lot of money to watch you play Fortnite.
Wait, really? Let's go play some Fortnite.
Zylox says, Fortnite is so dumb. What's this even have to do with a 2-week stretch?
Yeah, right? How many days is a fortnight? I don't even know, man.
14.
Is it 14?
14, yes.
Is that
it's
where the
2
name
weeks.
comes from? 14,
Etherglide. Etherglide says hi.
Hey, what's up,
And
Etherglide?
Mr. 8-Ball Paul, hello.
Colonel,
Oh,
sir, just
cool. 8
checking
Ball
in
Paul.
on Lieutenant Norwood.
8-Ball Paul says, love the stream. Thank you. Thank you for
Hey,
being
yeah,
here.
right
I personally think the Copeland camp accent makes the bike best. It's the one with all the guns on it. I quite like that one, the Second Amendment one. Yeah.
Interesting.
Richie says 14 days gone. named the Fortnite Fridays. And Dandy Denny says Curmudgeon plays Fortnite.
God damn it. I like that one a little too much. Sorry. That's awesome. I identify as a curmudgeon. That's just, it is what it is. You know, just a mean old bastard. Okay, now, Claire, you had asked us to come down here and do this one. You requested this one. Is there a reason?
Yeah, because I want to see you, like, crash the bike into the water or something. So that would be fun.
So I can actually offer a pro tip here. Let me see if I can do this correctly. Now, this one's not as bad as using one piece of scrap just to get the bike running, but just to get you off on another rant there. One way that you can increase...
I'm sorry, get me on a rant? Am I the one that's been ranting all night?
Yes.
Your rants are dumb.
Your face is dumb. So anyway, what I was going to say, you can generate a little more speed before you start by doing a drift. Kind of on uneven ground here, but if you'll start with a drift, you can get a little more acceleration going when you first start your run for your jump. And then you can fall off the bike and die.
You don't actually need to do that, though.
Do what exactly? For this one, no, you really don't. And I guess most of them.
Okay, you
don't
didn't
really.
make it.
I know, right? Hey, we made it. We're up here, aren't we? Calm down, killer.
I don't think I've ever landed in the water and had to swim to shore. Richie said, Rex's hot cake takes.
Hey.
We missed Sergeant... How do you pronounce the name? Badia?
Oh, Sarge. I just say Sarge. Hey, Sarge.
Sarge. Hi and goodbye. He's left.
Burning off? All right. Well, hey, thanks for popping in, Sarge. We'll see you around. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've been too busy talking shit tonight to pay attention to the chat. I apologize. I'm slacking.
Kat says she lost her bike here in the water.
Oh, really? Damn. Yeah. I generally...
Now there is a way. There is a way to recover the bike. I don't know if it works if you completely lose it in the water. I don't know what the radius is on it, but do you want to maybe?
I will.
I've never had to do it, but
there are
actually no. I tried to do it one time and it didn't work because my bike literally got stuck in the ground. Like
I've had that
literally,
happen one time, yeah.
I just had my handlebars sticking up out of the ground.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, I remember that. You shared a picture of that, didn't you? Yeah, that was fucking weird. Yeah. So yeah, what I was going to show here, if you move your map cursor to the bike and actually select the bike itself with your map cursor, it will give you an option to recover the bike. And what you can do is you can pay a fee. It's like fucking 50 credits. It's really not much. And the local camp mechanics will recover the bike for you. But what it does is it just kind of respawns the bike somewhere nearby. You know, it's fairly close by.
Because Quasi points out you can also go back to the mechanic in camp and pay them to bring the bike back to camp, which I had to do when mine, it wouldn't let me recover the bike. It was like, no, your bike is fine. You don't need it recovered. Like, no, I have eyes on it right now. It is stuck in the bike.
Right.
That was because it was a glitch, not because I crashed it into the ground. Like, it was not in the water. But yes, you can go back to the mechanic, but if you're next to it and you can see it and it's not damaged or whatever, if it's just stuck in the water or something, then you can just recover it, like you say, from standing near it, just from the map.
Yeah. Yes, that is correct. What was I going to say? Oh, did you want to go ahead and clear these last little things here in this region, or move over here and do the other cool jump that's over here, I think?
Oh, either, all of the above.
I'll tell you, let's go ahead and move toward the story mission.
Okay.
And we'll clear these on the way there. There we go. I love it when it gets all foggy like this.
NXT is asking, can anyone explain the lighting a candle expression by Ricky to Deacon? She, so Ricky tells a story when you're going out on a mission and you're, I think it's when you go to the power plant. He's talking to Deacon. I forget the actual... in a folder here, so I can actually pull it up and read it out. But she tells a story or a little like moral lesson. Here we go. Where is it? Okay, so she says about fixing the transformer. Deacon says, you got what you need. She says, yep, everything I can think of, let's go. He says, well, you sound pretty excited. She says, it's the candle, Deke. The old saying, it's better to light one candle than curse the darkness. We've spent the last 2 years doing a whole lot of cursing. We get the lights on at Lost Lake, and that's lighting our first candle. This was one of my favorite lines when I first played the game. It really stood out to me. Just the idea of lighting a candle in the darkness is such a good metaphor for everything in the game. I mean, Deacon's storyline, like Ricky says, what they're trying to do with Lost Lake, the idea of looking forward to the future rather than just being stuck in the past or stuck in the present. The idea of optimism winning over fear, and also the idea of like the fear of the darkness and the getting trapped in darkness, things like that, like all the different themes and metaphors that image of a candle lit in the darkness evokes. And there's also the idea of like, well, if you're in complete darkness and you light one candle, you can kind of like, it's easy to question like, well, what good will that do? It's one candle. But if everyone lights one candle, then you have a whole fuckload of candles lit, and suddenly it's not so dark anymore. So that's what that means.
Pretty profound. I'm glad you took charge on that one.
You'd have just been like, candles are dumb. Darkness is dumb.
I was actually going to say,
turn on the lights.
If you light one candle in the darkness, all you're going to do is fucking ruin your night vision and blind yourself even worse.
Can you imagine? I mean, candles have their uses.
Indeed they do. But it's not lighting the darkness most of the time. If it's just one, all you're going to do is ruin your night vision, man.
That's the point, is they've all got night vision, and the point is to not have night vision anymore, to come into the light.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
Surviving isn't living. That's the main theme of Days Gone.
Yeah, just surviving and just getting by is not the same thing as being alive.
Mm-hmm. Welcome, MXT.
Yeah, actually,
I really like that.
Yes,
Go.
I was just going to say, yes, thank you for asking an excellent question. That's a damn good question.
Oh yeah, Daryl points out that the Deacon has a line about the script I have is kind of cuts off some of the lines, but he has a response that there's only one problem with that, and that's that the candle attracts a whole lot of bugs.
Yeah, it does.
I forget exactly how he refers to it, but yeah. Xylox says, it's better to curse the darkness than to ruin your night vision. SpawnicusRex 2022.
Right.
Well, Joe Schmo, he says, all right, all 3 a.m. start time is calling me. Should probably try to sleep for at least 4 hours. Oh my gosh.
4 hours, yeah.
Yeah. Good night.
Newts.
Thank you for being here.
Got anything in their nest?
Yeah, man. We'll see you next time.
Oh, Quasi, that's really cool. Growing up at Christmas, we used to go to carols by candlelight concerts. It was always dark, but everyone would light one candle,
yeah.
and it was amazing how bright it would be.
That does sound cool.
Oh, it's fucking perfect. At my church, we have a midnight candle service where they do the same thing. It's amazing how much light you can get just by everyone having a single candle. Yeah, I mean that's the whole point. It's like, sure, it's one shred of optimism, one tiny little good thing that Ricky's trying to do. But if everyone does one positive thing, if everyone has one shred of optimism, suddenly the whole world is a much brighter, better place. And you can move forward out of the darkness of this world and into the future that is brighter. It's the same thing Mike's trying to do.
In a sense, yeah.
Rebuild civilization, start living again. I mean, it's kind of sort of the same thing the Colonel has an idea of doing, but in a very different way. His whole thing is like, put out everyone else's candles, so it's just mine that are bright enough. Because he's fucking crazy. But yeah, all about optimism and moving out of after. Yeah, it's a pretty picture.
You like that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I actually really like that one.
I hate on the PlayStation 4 how I can't use photo mode when I'm streaming because it interrupts the stream. Really annoying.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I see so many cool
right.
opportunities. I'm like, I can't go into photo mode. Yeah, Dandy Denny, positivity is contagious, but burdens are lessened when you share them.
There you go.
It's kind of like what we have here.
Exactly right.
A little community. Zylock says to Dandy Denny, I think you, me, Rex can start the curmudgeon club.
Heck yeah.
It says, recreating the darkness in photo mode, SpawnicusRex. I did notice we're talking about, you got this gorgeous sunrise or sunset, whatever it is. And, we're talking about positivity in the future and coming out of the darkness, and you're like, let's make this black and white.
Yeah. Let's make it look all grim and melancholy and shit.
Yeah. Was that a bear or was that a rager bear?
Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. I haven't done this mission yet, so I haven't been up here yet. I often forget that there is a neuro injector here.
Dead Coyote Lava Cave.
Dead Coyote Lava Cave. Well, nothing bad can happen with a name like that, right? Fucking love that line.
Okay, where? Yeah, a neuro injector. Let's see if it still works.
Hunter says, now I'm thinking about the fireflies from The Last of Us.
Yeah. What are we thinking about them?
When you're lost in the darkness, look for the light.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
Whereas in Days Gone, we all know it's when you're driving in the darkness, turn off your headlamp because it's actually easier to see without it.
Another nest. Let's go.
Just the two more. There we go.
Nest. Whew. Gotta be right around here.
Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate that tip that you were talking about. You have 2 on the same level here. You can throw your Molotov right in the center of those 2. And it should get both of them.
Yep. MXT asking the real questions. Also, everybody get your shots ready. At Rex and at Claire, how much do you hate Schizo from 1 to 10?
Fuck, I said I wasn't drinking tonight.
Just to explain for anyone who's like, why are we talking about drinking? Richie, Selby Miser, in the chat came up with the drinking game of whenever I bring up Schizo, or whenever I talk about Schizo. Maybe whenever I say Schizo, everyone has to take a shot. Because I do have a tendency to bring up Schizo and mention Schizo and talk about Schizo a lot.
Alcohol poisoning.
Quasi says, is 1 hate and 10 love, or 1 love and 10 hate? Jeremy McGee says, fuck Schizo. You know there is actually a subreddit, just fuck Schizo.
I do know that. I've posted there myself.
Denny says, I'm in love with Schizo. No. So my love of Schizo comes from being a writer and appreciating a really well-written character. And I thought he added a lot to the story. It was the mission where you go up to the mine to get the dynamite with him, and he's like talking about, and Mike's crazy and he's going to get everyone killed. This treaty with the Rippers. And I was watching that thinking, like, fuck, yeah, this guy is right. Like, as much as he's obviously a douchebag, like, he's right. I know that what he then says after is wrong, like he's basically saying, let's stab Iron Mike in the back and you and me can run the camp, and it's like, well, no, let's not go that far. But I thought it was interesting that he was bringing it up, and I thought that it was I don't know, I just thought it added so much to the story. And the fact that everyone hates Schizo, I think, is a testament to how good his writing is and how good the acting is. I mean, the first actor from the game that I interviewed on the podcast was Jason Spizak, who played Schizo. I asked him on for a reason, because he's like my favorite character in the game. Even though, yeah, he's an asshole and he's hateable, but
he's not bad. He's just written that way.
He's what makes the game good in a lot of ways. No, he's what makes the story good. Quasi says Claire joined fuck Schizo thinking she'd found her people, but quickly realized she was in the wrong room. I was like, oh, I misunderstood. I thought it was something else.
Don't shoot. It's Corporal St. John.
A Headhunter says, seriously, Schizo was a great antagonist, very well written character. Dogbone, hello.
Hey,
You didn't miss the whole show. We're still going.
Yeah, well, actually, I'm about to shut it down.
Yeah?
Oh, well, we're still going for a minute.
Yeah.
Kat says Jason is really nice. Schizo, not so much.
Yeah, actually, Jason
Jason
Spizak was a
Spizak
fantastic
really
guest on the show. I was really impressed with his perspective on playing that character.
What are you looking for today?
I was really impressed that he was such a good sport about how much hatred Schizo gets, because, like you said, it's just a testament to fantastic fucking acting. You know, if an actor can portray a character as so despicable that everyone hates them, then they did their fucking job, you know.
Yeah. And it's not like everyone hates him. Everyone has a fucking visceral reaction to Schizo. Everybody, like, gets really invested in how much they hate Schizo. It's like, well, that, to me, I'm just like, well, that makes him awesome. He's obviously such a great, well-written, well-acted character. People feel that way about him. They don't think that way, they feel that way. We feel the hatred for Schizo.
Evoke a feeling so strongly. That's damn good writing and damn good acting.
Is everyone drunk yet? Now I've talked about Schizo a whole bunch.
Corporal,
So what's the plan?
I have a job.
What are we doing?
that
Are we
requires-
shutting it down?
Yeah, I'm going to pick up this mission and make a save game, and
yes,
we'll
sir.
shut it down for the night.
Remember Vasquez?
While you do that, I will remind everyone to check out tonight's episode of the podcast. Drops in just a couple of minutes. It is part 2 of me and Rex's conversation about skills and the skill tree. Last week we broke down kind of the first skills to unlock, and we went through the ranged skills tree, or branch of the skill tree. And this week we go into the rest of the melee skill tree and XP and how XP works and how you can check how much XP you need to get to the next skill point and how the game tells you when it's going to happen and cool things like that. So it's really good. So you break down like all of the skills really well. So it's like great understanding of what they actually do beyond how it's just described in the game. It's a really fascinating conversation. So yeah, that drops pretty soon. It's on Spotify. It's on any podcast app that you might want to use. If you subscribe to the Days Gone podcast, you will get it automatically. It will be on YouTube tomorrow. It drops a little late on YouTube, but you will be able to find it on my channel pretty soon. So yeah. Then I'm also back live streaming Days Gone tomorrow morning on my channel. Oh no, we've got the
Our
web
spam
chat.
bot is back.
Webcams chat. Yeah, this person. All right, let me mute
Who
this.
said
Hang on.
OnlyFans? Was that what was bringing it up last time? Every time somebody said OnlyFans, this bot would pop up.
Oh right, yeah. I just completely threw my train of
Derailed
thought.
your...
Oh yeah. So live streaming tomorrow morning. If you want to see me looking like I just rolled out of bed, you can see me looking like I just rolled out of bed because I literally did. Days Gone before coffee at 7:30 a.m. my time, so California time, Pacific time, and so that will be in just under 12 hours from now. I'll be playing Days Gone on my channel. And so, when are you back? When can we see you next?
Well, we have something new and special coming up. We have Thunderjaw Thursday, sponsored by Quasimodo. Yeah, so Thursday evening, I'm going to start my first playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West. And then Saturday, we're back around to Samurai Saturday. And that's going to be the regular routine for a while. Tuesday night feedback loop live streams with Claire Weaver from the Days Gone podcast. Thunderjaw Thursdays and Samurai Saturdays.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for being here.
Hell yeah.
Watching the
for
stream.
real. I fucking love this community. I may...
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just part of my persona. I may come across as just a mean old bastard, but I really have fun hanging out with you guys. Thanks for being here. You make it worthwhile.
Yeah, trust me, I know him in real life, and he's way more grumpy in real life, so definitely this is just part of your
I'm
persona.
actually toning it down for you guys. Yeah, it's true.
I'm kidding. Jest.
Yeah. All right,
No,
folks.
you're a nice guy. Very likable.
It's all just a clever facade. That's just how I get chicks.
All right.
So-
Thank you, everyone. It's always fun.
Yeah.
Always fun hanging out here. I love Tuesdays.
All right, let's get the hell out of here, man. I got to work in the morning or something. Good night, everybody. Love you guys. We'll see y'all next time.